Welcome to the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences session of the 146th Annual Spring Convocation of the University of Manitoba. My name is Mel Braun. I'm a professor of voice at the Des Hôtels Faculty of Music. So if it's voice, I must teach singing. It's true. But I also work with operatic ensembles there. It's my pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies this morning. We do welcome you to take pictures during the ceremony, but ask that you do so from your seats so as not to block anyone's view. You are also reminded to turn your cell phones to silent at this time. The digital convocation program can be found by scanning the QR code. This is at numerous points in the building, or you can visit the site umanitoba.ca/convocation. You are welcome to attend a reception following the ceremony. Students will recess to the reception area located on the Joe Dupe Concourse on the second floor. And please plan to meet your graduate in the reception area. Next, I would draw your attention to the guests seated here in front of me who are special guests of the president of our university. And I would also like very much Now, graduands, I realize you just sat down, but I'd ask that you rise if you are able for the arrival of the Lieutenant Governor of Manitoba, Her Honour Anita Neville. And then please remain standing for the playing of the Vice-Regal Salute. As we begin, I would like to acknowledge that the University of Manitoba campuses are located on original lands of Anishinaabe, Ininewuk, Anishinaabe, Dakota Oyate, and Dene, and on the national homeland of the Red River Métis. We respect the treaties that were made on these territories. We acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and we dedicate ourselves to moving forward in partnership with Indigenous communities in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. We welcome and acknowledge Indigenous graduates to today's ceremony. Many of them are wearing a purple stole that honors First Nation, Métis, and Inuit cultures. We recognize the Red River Métis Nation by displaying a specially created Convocation sash on the center table. I'd now like to invite Elder Margaret Lavallee to provide a welcome.
Good morning. You all look very beautiful. Congratulations. It's such an exciting time for all of you. Wow. It's been how long? 4 years? Maybe more? No? 4 years? 2 years maybe. So, and I want to congratulate the parents as well and grandparents. And from a good place in my heart, I was offered this tobacco to, what will I call it? Reflections of the elder, perhaps. For some people, prayer, maybe. And I was thinking, what wise things can I say to you for your future work as medicine people? I guess one of the most important things for me when I worked at HSC for many years was the ability that people have to have compassion and empathy. and to be able to work with our people, the Anishinaabe people, the Dakota people, the Cree people, all of course, other folks as well. I do not forget. But it's also very important for me to acknowledge our Anishinaabe, our Dakota, our Cree, and our Métis people in our nations. That's very important for me. And perhaps in your career as physicians, as medicine people, you'll remember that at some point in time in your career. To become that special person as a healer, because we look to you for our healing purposes at times. And to remember all of that is very important for your walk in this journey of medicine. Exciting, many things happen during that learning time, during that time that you work with patients and people in general. And you have certain powers, perhaps. You have knowledge and you have skill that you have learned in this institution. And we say thank you to the teachers that taught you these things, these skills. We say thank you to them. And sometimes perhaps it was blood, sweat, and tears, especially when you have all of those times where you had to do exams, eh? Wow. I don't know if I can do that. I don't think so. But I certainly admire the work that you do. I've been here for many years as elder in residence at Ungom's Institute. And I see our people here that are graduating, and I want to say thank you for your hard work and your commitment and your dedication. And I say especially thank you to your grandparents and your parents and perhaps children. Sometimes it's not easy. So I usually say my prayer in my language. And I want to say thank you to all of you that are here, also to celebrate with all of you. So I want to say my spiritual name. The name that I was honored with from the grandmothers is Water Lily, and I'm of the Bear Clan, originally from Sagin First Nation. And no doubt you'll probably meet someone from Sagin from time to time. Sagin is one of the best reserves in Manitoba. Okay. You all agreed with me, right? I say that from a very, very good place in my heart. My parents are buried there, and my grandparents, and I grew up there. And for me, that's beautiful. Just like the rest of you, all of you, all of you. You come from a very special place. And you always have to be proud of that. I will say it in my language, in my prayer for all of you, on behalf of all of us, because somebody here said I need prayers to me. So I think of her, and I think of all of you, and all of you that are here. I know you're all been there, done that. But we still need prayers, right? Everybody. Okay. Kajemanido. Atsokanak nimishum sinanik. Nigo kuminanik. Kajimi weche kitawan. Madiziwinunja. Kajimi weche ninaguk. Kinawaga ayawat. Ebe bugusenda muat kewin o. Uni John Sio. Chimino the muat abinunjia kunja. Anashnabe sakunja. Akina udakuzi kumangu tinga bindigayot. Ebugusenda mangi jemanido. Chijawina madawu gawina kiyot. Gawina gajiot. Niwijan shnabe minanik. Miyukige, ibugusenda mang, chimino gano mado. I ask in a good way, on behalf of all of us, we thank Creator and the grandmothers and the grandfathers who walked this sacred earth before us. Thank you for life. And thank you for the people who dedicated their time to learn how to become helpers of our people. And I say miigwech to all of you for that. And I ask the grandmothers to always look kindly upon you as you're doing your work, so that you will do it in a good way, in good thoughts, and compassion, and empathy, and love, and respect, and honesty. All of that will be with you. All of the above will be with you, always. All my relations, thank you. Did I talk long?
Thank you, Margaret. It's time now for the traditional honor song given by Vanessa Lilly, followed by the singing of O Canada. Beginning each convocation ceremony with an honor song is a sign of respect and recognition of the Indigenous people as caretakers of this land. It recognizes our collective identities, cultures, and languages, and the ongoing commitment of the university to reconciliation. This song acknowledges the significant accomplishments of the graduates' journeys, as well as their transition into the next stage of their lives.
I'm Michael Benarosh, President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Manitoba, and I formally declare this session of the 146th Spring Convocation to be open. Now, we have a number of distinguished guests with us today. I would like to acknowledge our Chancellor, Ms. Anne Mann, and I would like to welcome today's recipient of our highest honor, the Honorary Doctorate degree, Sister Lesley Sacouman. I would also like to welcome to our platform today the Honorable Dr. Anita Neville, Lieutenant Governor of Canada of Manitoba, the Honorable Dr. Janice Filmer, Honorary Doctor of this university, the Honorable Dr. Gary Filman, Honorary Doctor of this university, Ms. Lynette Magnus, Chair of the Board of Governors, Ms. Shannon Corbett, MLA for Transcona, Dr. Chris Christo-Dula, Interim Chief Executive Director of Shared Health, Ms. Laurel Hyde, recipient of the Peter D. Curry Chancellor's Award, and Dr. Ainsley Mihalchuk, Register of the College of Physicians and Surgeons of Manitoba. Also on the platform today are members of the senior administration of the university, deans, directors, associate and assistant deans, faculty members, and staff who have played such an important role in the achievements we celebrate today. As I said on our stage is our Chancellor, Anne Mann, and this spring marks the final convocation overseen by Chancellor Mann. And I would just like to take a minute to thank her for all she has given to our university and the work she has done advocating for students and for reconciliation. Thank you, Chancellor. I'd like to begin Convocation today by telling a short story. This past year, Chancellor Mann, Dean Nickerson, and I traveled to Kenya alongside a number of faculty members from this faculty and some graduate students to visit the clinics and sites U of M faculty work through. What we saw made us so proud of this university and this community. Dr. Keith Folk and others showed us around, and the patient's warmth towards UM team members made it clear that this was a deep relationship built over years and years. University of Manitoba researchers shed tears as patients told their stories, and it became obvious that our university is involved in something that reaches far beyond our commitments to research. It was inspiring to see the work having such profound and life-saving impacts in the community. The members of the faculty who were there always saw the person, not the client or the disease. That, I think, is advice that Dr. Harvey Chachanov would give, and I think I saw him here. He's at the back today. Hi, Harvey. He was a guest on my podcast, What's the Big Idea? I always have to plug it, sorry. And in our conversation, he once again reminded me and everybody who was listening how transformative this faculty can be. He reminded us how exceptionally trained you are and how powerful empathy can do. By seeing people for who they are, not what has befallen them, we connect and find meaning in deeper ways. For now, I'll conclude by stating something rather obvious. You are all about to be incredibly busy, not that you haven't been for the last 4 years. And you may struggle to find time to reflect on your place in the world and how you can affect change in our medical system. But try to find time to see the big picture and reflect on how you can make us better. You're about to be at the center of so much. Be proud to take your place there. You're all proud bisons. As graduates of this esteemed faculty, you have become the change makers we need. And that is in part thanks to the many gifted practitioners, many of whom are alum, that help you train. They were a big part of your education, and I ask you to remember how grateful you are for this and to one day come back and return that favor. Help train and guide the next generation that follows you. And now I want to address the families and friends gathered with us today. Today is a big deal for you too. Now, I have 2 sons who graduated from university, and their mother and I loved every opportunity to celebrate them, to show pride in, by the way, all of the embarrassing ways that parents do. So to everyone here supporting a graduate, feel free to cheer, to cry with joy. In many ways, this is your ceremony too. Class of 2025, congratulations, and I hope you have a great day. It's now my great pleasure to call up the Honorable Dr. Janice Filmon to address Convocation.
Good morning. My name is Janice Filmon, and I'm honored to be reading this citation today. The highest distinction the Senate of a university can confer on an individual is an honorary doctorate. At the University of Manitoba, the criteria include distinguished achievement in scholarship, the arts, or public service. Our honorary graduate this morning is Sister Lesley Sacouman. Sister Lesley Sacouman stands at the center of hope and belonging, a compassionate educator, community builder, and faith leader. She has dedicated her life to creating sanctuaries for Winnipeg's marginalized communities, transforming countless lives through her unwavering commitment to the service of others. In 1963, at age 17, she joined the Sisters of the Holy Names of Jesus and Mary, immersing herself in the heart of Winnipeg's inner city. In 1976, she co-founded Rossbrook House, a safe haven that continues to offer alternative education, nutrition, music, leadership, and Indigenous cultural programming to more than 80 children and young mothers each day. Her advocacy and impact deepened in the decades that followed. She helped create Anishinaabe-Owiishi, an educational and employment training program for Indigenous youth. She co-founded Esther House, a home for women recovering from addiction. She founded the Holy Names House of Peace, a life-affirming refuge for newcomers, and helped establish the Mary Rose Place in 2013, a furnished apartment complex for newcomer women and children. At present, she is living at the Salvation Army in a transitional program for vulnerable women. Her leadership has extended across the community and beyond, including service on the boards of the Winnipeg Foundation, the Law Society's Access to Justice Steering Committee, and Unanima International, a United Nations NGO dedicated to advancing human rights. Madam Chancellor, it is an honor for me to ask, on behalf of the Senate of the University of Manitoba, that you confer upon Sister Lesley Sacouman the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, celebrating a lifetime of leadership and devotion to the dignity of all.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
And now I invite Dr. Lesley Sacouman to address Convocation.
I don't think anybody can recognize my signature. It's all scribbled. I was so nervous. President Benarash, Chancellor Mann, Your Honor, distinguished graduates, the families, the friends, and all the faculty that have spent energy here. This is a day of deep memory and exuberant hope for all of us, for our city, our province, our country. It is humbling for me, a person with limited academic status, to be standing up here in front of you, and you, and you. But I graciously accept this honor because we are never on our own. We are the sum of all our relations. And so on behalf of all my excellent, outstanding teachers in my life, I accept this honor. My life educators made a difference. They mentored me. They brought me to my knees. They enlarged my heart, and they boldened me to get up, get going, and never count the cost. Who were my teachers? Who are they? The resilient children and youth at Rossbrook House. Day by day, their lives bear witness and cry out for truth and reconciliation. No child who doesn't want to be alone should ever have to be. A second group of educators for me were the brave newcomer women living at the House of Peace. They embody the philosophy, I am because you are. They hold high the truth. We are one spirit, one body, one song. And today, I'm privileged to live at the Salvation Army and to be mentored by 12 blatantly honest warrior women. Because of their past experiences, they hesitate to trust, and that's wise. I'll never forget the day that I felt welcomed into the community there. It was early morning, a Thursday, and I was going out, and one of my housemates stopped me, and she said, "When they told us that a nun was coming to live with us, I thought, oh, fuck." Immediately, joy flooded my heart. Because in that unfiltered moment of truth, I knew we belonged to each other. Some days I wake up and I can literally taste the visceral pain that oozes from the women's gaping wounds. And I flinch, and sometimes I freeze. And on other days, their extravagant kindness, their spunk, and good humor really lift me up and energize me to go on. Solidarity with them, with all my lifelong teachers, makes me rich. Graduates, this past year, I spent 40 days with my brother Jimmy in a regional hospital, Valleyfield Regional Hospital in Nova Scotia. I loved my brother dearly. There was a young doctor there, Dr. Burgoyne, and I think he would really fit what you were describing, Dr. Benarish. Dr. Burgoyne made a huge difference. He not only practiced good medicine, he was good medicine. One afternoon, he came into the room, clipboard in hand, death near at hand. He introduced himself to my brother and then turned his attention to the wall, and on the wall was this huge shirt, blue and white shirt hanging there. And he said to my brother, "Were you in the military?" My brother looked at him as if he had two heads. And he was shocked and he said, "That's a Jets jersey, a Winnipeg Jets jersey." Winnipeg has the Jets are the smallest franchise in the whole NHL, but they're number one. The next day, Dr. Burgoyne bounced into the room. "Hey, the Jets beat the Predators last night." I can't tell you what that meant. My brother just lit up. That's a doctor. That's a good medicine doctor. He had no interest in team sports, but he had done his homework and come in and made my brother, he didn't say the disease as was mentioned. He saw the person, and he brought life to my brother. 8 days later, my brother died. Graduates, in medicine, your chosen vocation, life and death, are your inseparable, identical twin companions. Each day, greet them, befriend them with all your mind and all your heart. I promise you, they will ground you and empower you to live and die satiated with life. This morning, I entrusted to you my cherished life teachers. When you meet them on the street, in the hospital, maybe in your office, and you will, please, I beg you, for their sake and yours, do no harm. Take off your shoes, for you are standing on holy ground. Congratulations. It is a huge honor to celebrate this day of deep memory and exuberant hope with these amazing people. Whoa. Go Jets, go.
Well, if you haven't already guessed, I'm Ann Mann, Chancellor of the University. And I'm pleased, very, very pleased, to introduce you to the recipient of the Peter D. Curry Chancellor's Award, which is given annually to an individual who has made outstanding contributions to the development and governance of the University of Manitoba. This year, we honor Laurel Hyde. Ms. Laurel Hyde's extraordinary service and leadership has made a lasting impact on the University of Manitoba. A proud alum with a Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, she has shown unwavering dedication to advancing the university's mission and supporting the community. As a human resource management consultant, Ms. Hyde has served both the private sector and government with excellence. In both her personal and professional life, she is an inspiration to many who seek her advice. Her intellect and intuition, combined with a strong sense of empathy and groundedness, are valued by colleagues, community members, and friends from all over the world. From 2017 to 2024, Ms. Hyde served as the University of Manitoba's on the University of Manitoba's Board of Governors, taking on the role of Vice Chair and Chair. Her leadership was instrumental in guiding the university through significant transitions, including the 2019 presidential search and the unprecedented challenges posed by COVID-19. Through it all, her open and accessible leadership style ensured that every voice was heard, fostering a culture of inclusivity and strategic foresight with lasting impact. Ms. Hyde's commitment extends beyond governance. She mentors students and young professionals, represented the people of Manitoba as the layperson on the Judicial Inquiry Board for 6 years, and provides invaluable human resource expertise to several foundations in Uganda supporting children and women. Her passion to help others, particularly the elderly and at-risk youth, are reflected in her daily actions and her motto, which is to spread kindness. On behalf of the nominating committee, it is an honor for me to confer on Ms. Laurel Hyde the Peter D. Curry Chancellor's Award.
I know she just sat down, but it's time for Chancellor Anne Mann to address you.
I've been promoted. Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. James Butler. I'm the Associate Dean for Undergraduate Medical Education. It's my absolute pleasure to present 4 awards today. And congratulations, graduates. The first award is the Fairgrieve McBain Award, awarded to a member of the graduating class having demonstrated the most genuine compassion and profound interest in caring for those in need of medical assistance. And the award goes to Jeremiah Yarmy. The Catherine Klassen Memorial Award is awarded to a graduating student who is recognized by peers and instructors as having demonstrated a high level of compassion, humanism, and as having modeled a patient-centered approach to care. And the award goes to Angela Zekstra. Doctors Manitoba Student Leadership Prize is awarded to a graduating student who best demonstrates student leadership by having a positive impact on student life, promotes initiatives that enhance medical student health and wellness. And the award goes to Mirha Zahir. The Manitoba Medical College Foundation Robin Krause Human Values Convocation Prize is awarded to a graduating student who best exhibits the traits inherent in the mission statement and goals of the Human Values Program. And the award goes to Taylor Nimchinuk. Thank you and congratulations.
And now, Chancellor Mann.
I promise you, I'm the last thing between this morning and your conferral. That's next. Welcome, Bonjour, Tansei, Tanshi, Homitoka Pape, Adelante, and bonjour. Convocation is my greatest joy as Chancellor. Why? Because it allows me to celebrate you and to connect with you on this very important and memorable day in each of your lives. Muriel Rukeyser, an American poet and activist, said, "The universe is made of stories and not of atoms." Now, I'm sure that your science minds could argue this, it's true, but if we look at the realm of human endeavor rather than at the physical world, we do see a world that is made up of stories. I guarantee that here today are many truly amazing stories which belong to you, and chances are not many people know them. Stories of finding great inner strength and resilience, ones in which you've accomplished something that you didn't think that you could do. Facing obstacles such as separation from family or loved ones, working multiple jobs or raising a family while going to school, perhaps facing health challenges or even discrimination. I want to ask you today, graduates, or almost graduates, what are you most proud of from your time here? Just take a second, just think what pops into your head. And who has been your greatest supporter or supporters? Think of them. We honor those personal accomplishments and are proud of you for everything that you have achieved here at the University of Manitoba. Our stories make us who we are. I challenge you to be vulnerable and to share the truth of your lives. And if you're offered someone else's story, I encourage you to really listen and hold it carefully. There are many kinds of excellence. We honor the academic excellence of the recipients of medals and prizes, but I also want to take a moment to honor the possibly hidden excellence in each of you. The choreographer and dancer Martha Graham said, and I quote, "There is a life force an energy that is translated through you into action. And there is only one you in all of time. This expression is unique. If you block it, it will never exist through another medium. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, nor how valuable, nor how it compares with other expressions. It is your business to keep it yours clearly and directly, and to keep the channel open. As Mary Oliver asks in her famous poem, The Summer Day, tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Congratulations. Mamusta Kusawin, Gegi Minojigam, Washte Tonka, Nezu Analasi, Félicitations.
Thank you, Chancellor Mann, not just for today, but for 6 years of beautiful and exemplary service to the university. It's your turn. I now have the honor to request, on behalf of the University Senate, Madam Chancellor, that you confer upon the candidates the degrees earned by them as these shall be announced. Will those who are to receive degrees please rise?
On? Yes, okay, good. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit you to the degrees and diplomas to which you are severally entitled, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. I also admit in absentia those who have completed the requirements for these degrees and diplomas, but who today are not able to be present.
Congratulations, you are now graduates of the University of Manitoba. This means you can move the tassel from right to left. There we go. I'd ask at this time that those graduates in the front row please remain standing, and the rest of you are free to resume your seats. Madam Chancellor, may I present the candidates whom you have admitted to the degrees of Doctor of Medicine and Bachelor of Science in Medicine, with Dean Peter Nickerson of the Max Rady College of Medicine greeting the graduates. Evan William Abram. Dirij Bal. Albert Chen. Cameron Michael Cherney. Flynn Adam Gallardo. Caitlin Hansen. Jody Jacobs. Christian James Liebzeit. Lana Machkich. Katia Maria Okino. McCoy Curtis Penner. J. Abhishek Punj. Nicole Michelle Rabb. Ina Siwach. Tyler James Zunn. Benedict John Whiteman. Carson Lee Winters. Alexander Christopher Zaremba. And now, Madam Chancellor, we're going to move on to the candidates whom you have admitted to the degree of Doctor of Medicine. Sarah Danielle Baldwin. Kirsten Thea Wald-Bigger. Sirit Kaur Boparai. Eric Buxman. Samara Tali Chernik. Abigail Chochinov. Kelly Cook. Mackenzie Willow Cullen. Roman Dascal. Marlon De Leon. Nicola Laura DePap. Maya Glinsky Doucette. Stephen Dick. Jennifer Duff. Jennifer Michelle Egan. Laura Elizabeth Friesen. Rebecca Fraze. Nicholas Ferletti. David Foos. Alon Golubchik.
A moment of triumph and celebration. Congratulations.
Anne-Marie Christine Goitan. Braden Davis Griggs. Micah Grubert van Eiderstein. Carrie Mae Gu. Emmett Ibrahim Hamid. Cassidy Grant Harder. Mackenzie Bree Santana Hoy. Shannon Terry Jackson. Mortaza Sayed Joffrey. Manu Jagdeo. Kristen James. Jacob Desmond Miller Jensen. Sarah Emily Johnson. Deepinder Singh Kumar. Natasha Gabrielle Kuzik. Nathan Gachung Li Wing. Alana Doron Lewandowski. Franklin Liu. JC Liu. Stephen Louis. Daniel Jacob David Lysak. Catherine Ann McKenzie. Vatine Nayo Magaji. Sarama Parvati Mathai. Gaganjot Ishu Mavi. Kathleen Maxwell. Sydney Ray McLaughlin. Abigail Cecilia Ann Meadows. Haram Memon. Michael Dylan Moore. Marissa Murray. Taylor Victoria Rose Nimchonik. Ryan O'Dwyer. Jules Perez. Jocelyn Laura Marie Peronto. Ashlyn Ann Peter. Naomi Allison Peters. Ashley Ricard. Joshua Mark Sawatsky. Jesse Clay Schmidt. Jennifer Mary Patricia Setlak. Hamza Ali Shah. Gurveer Sidhu. Matthew Connor So. Alice Sue. Olivia Jane Craik Thorlifson. Elizabeth Ann Tingy. Anna Torchaninova. Isham Umer. Herman Kor Vats. – Caitlin Therese Wackel. Ninglu Wang. Heather Margaret Whittick. Yi-Young Won. Tyler Wong. Jeremiah Yarmy. Ashley Erin Young. Merha Zoher. And finally, Angela Catherine Swagstra.
Okay, doctors, it's time to stand up. I would also invite any other physicians, as we recite the Physician's Pledge, to please stand up and join us if you would wish. Okay, you ready? We're going to do it together. So, as a member of the medical profession, I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. The health and well-being of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not permit consideration of age, disease, or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with consciousness and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honor of noble traditions of the medical profession. I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Congratulations.
You can sit down. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Tracy Bowman, Executive Director of Alumni Relations and a very proud University of Manitoba alum. I am thrilled to be here celebrating with all of you today and to be the first to welcome you to the UM alumni community. Congratulations on your hard work and dedication to reaching this exciting moment, Convocation. What you have achieved at the University of Manitoba is just the beginning. You were students for several years, but now you're alumni for life. Today, you join an exceptional network of over 224,000 alumni across 135 countries, leaders, innovators, and change makers who stand at the heart of progress, driven by the unshakable spirit of the bison. You are now part of that proud herd, bold, fearless, and ready to take your place at the center of it all, making your mark on the world and shaping a brighter future. As alumni, you carry with you not just a degree, but the memories, friendships, and life lessons that shaped your time here at UM. This moment isn't simply the end of your studies, but it's the beginning of a lifelong bond with your UM community, a connection that will grow and evolve over time. Whether it's mentoring future students, engaging in UM's Learning for Life opportunities, returning to campus for your class reunion, catching a Bison's game, or paying it forward to the next generation, there are so many ways to stay involved and connected and enjoy being part of the UM alumni community. And we hope to see you during homecoming weekend, September 18th to 20th, so mark that date in your calendars. After the ceremony, you're all invited to the post-convocation reception, generously sponsored by TD Insurance and hosted by your UM Alumni Association. There'll be refreshments, music, and photo opportunities, so do not hold back, and be sure to celebrate this moment and share your photos using #UManitoba. As I look at all of you today, I am inspired by the talent, the passion, and knowledge that has grown and nurtured at UM. You are the future of innovation and change, and I cannot wait to see all that you will accomplish as part of our global alumni family. There are Bisons everywhere who are welcoming you to the UM alumni herd, cheering you on every step of the way. This is your moment. Celebrate it fully. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Tracy. Every time I hear the Physician's Pledge, and I hear probably the newest doctors in Canada state that pledge, I reflect on what a responsibility and a privilege it is to be a medical doctor. Our society needs you. Our province needs you. I hope you stay in Manitoba, but our province needs you. Our country needs you. I also wanted to thank Sister Lesley for her inspiring words. I hope you take her words to heart, especially when she described the doctor caring for her brother. And she said, he not only practiced good medicine, he was good medicine. I want to thank Mel Braun for emceeing today and reading your names. And I want to thank, yes. I want to thank our provost and vice president and academic, Dr. Diane Hebert-Murphy, who helps me shake hands and comes up also, so thank you. And to all of you, to the new doctors, to the graduands, congratulations. Congratulations on 4 years, probably more because you did an undergraduate degree, of hard work. I can see from your camaraderie that you've come together as a class, that you've had the opportunity to go through hard times, the highs and the lows together. I hope you remain together as your careers evolve and that you remain connected to one another and to the University of Manitoba. Be proud to take your place as Bisons in this world. So as was said, there is a reception to follow. There's opportunities to take pictures. I now adjourn the 146th Annual Convocation until this afternoon at 2:30.